This is a Quantum 6-Edge 2.0. This chair has electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs. This power chair has 86 miles on it, so it was used for about 3 to 6 months at the most. The reason we have it here, we don't usually take in chairs that have more than 100 miles, but this one has 86 miles. It's still in new condition, so whoever had it, we're very careful with it. It's got a lot of features. We're going to cover them as we go along. But as I said, it has electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs. The chair has 85 miles, so the price will reflect the mileage. We'll drop the price a little bit. But if you need a chair that's very comfortable, because of this seating, which we'll cover in a minute, it's a fantastic back. It's a contoured back, which is unbelievable support for your sides. So the first thing we're going to cover is the electric tilt. You can work all the function through the joystick or through the switch box. I'm going to do it through the switch box. It's quicker for me. So this is your electric tilt going back. As the tilt is going back, I'm going to talk about the swing away. Oh, this is not a swing away joystick, okay? So we're going back with the electric tilt. Now the joystick can be put on the right or it can go on the left with no problem. So if we need to switch the joystick, if you're left-handed, it's no problem. Now this is a full electric tilt. And now I'm going to do the legs just to show you that if you needed your legs higher than your body, you could easily do that. So this would be your legs going up right now. So some people say, how can I get my legs higher than my body? Sure you can. This is how you would do it. Now you don't have to be this far tilted. You would be tilted maybe halfway, you'd still be over your head. That's your electric legs right there. And you see how they go out? Watch it. Hit the button again. Going down. Then we're going to go up. See if we can show you how they stop and then they go out. They're already out. The nice thing about this chair, this is another custom thing. You got lateral pads here that can be flipped over like this to keep your legs on the foot plate so your thighs don't fall, your calf don't fall off the foot plate. These foot plates are adjustable. We can adjust the length. There's 2 screws here. We can adjust the length of these bars to whatever size you are. We can adjust everything for you. So I'm going to bring the tilt back down. Then we're going to cover. Well, before I do that, let's cover the base while we have it up in the air. We have 14-inch non-skid wheels with aluminum rims. We've got anchor points here and here tied to the frame, so these are not going anywhere. You have 2 for each side, so if you need to tie your chair to your lift or to your van. We've got a motor for each wheel. There's one on this side for this wheel, there's a motor on the opposite side. If you wanted to push this chair around for some reason or another, you can push the levers down and now you're in neutral. You got to do both sides. Remember, this chair weighs 350 pounds. So if you have a person in the chair plus the weight of the chair, you're pushing 500 pounds. So it may not be easy, but you can do it. So it's in neutral, put the lever back up, and now you're back in gear. You have to do both sides when you do that. So I'm going to bring the, I'm going to show you something else too. The suspension on these chairs is fantastic. If I raise the front end, it's not easy, but you'll see the motor in the back. You'll see the suspension. That chair has fantastic suspension. In the last few years, the suspension on these power chairs has been incredible. They went from riding with almost no suspension to all kinds of great suspension, where when you're outside and you're going over cracks or you're on the sidewalks, it's just like riding on air. Now, if you have a bad sidewalk, you're always going to have a little bit of bump, but the ride is fantastic. The next thing we're going to cover, I'm going to do the electric recline, so you can see with the legs up. So this is your electric recline going back. So this is considered a full recline. It's not 100% down, but it's considered a full recline. So this is the way you'd be looking if you wanted to rest in your chair. And everything's adjustable in this chair. The headrests are adjustable, so if you need to move this headrest higher or lower, we can do all that. The arms are removable. The lateral pads are removable, so if you need to transfer from the side, either side, it doesn't really matter. As I said, you've got lateral pads here. These pads will keep your legs also in. It's another upgrade on this chair. And they can be moved forward or back on this track right here. And they can be adjusted up and down. You've got also, not only do you have this, a lot of chairs only have the arm like this, but this one has an arm support back here. So if you're pushing down on the arm, you have no arm, but now they're up because the seat's back, but you have no, you can push off the arm without damaging the arms. That's another upgrade right there, this part right there. So, all right, so we're going to bring the recline back up, and we're going to bring the legs back down. And we're going to talk about the seating system, which is what I'm very excited about this chair. You know, you can have the nicest power chair in the world, but if the seat is not comfortable, you're not going to want to sit in it all day long. You should always have your legs about this far out all the time when you're outside to give you more clearance under the chair. Now I'm going to turn the chair around a little bit. This is a mid-wheel drive. What that means is the chair turns within its own length. The motors are in the middle, so this chair, if I put a box in front of the legs, and I can bring those legs in tighter too, this chair will turn inside the box in front and the back. As a matter of fact, as you can see the turning radius. This is what you're looking at. Now the seat, again, as I mentioned earlier, this is an 18 by 18 seat with a upgraded contoured back. So this back here is, you've got this support on each side of your chair, which is very nice. A lot of people need to be kept in the chair a little bit better. So if you're one of these people, it's already on here. It's not the ones that flip on the side. They're a little bit harder. These have a little bit of an edge to them. But remember, we're not going to size up this seat because I don't want to change this back. So if you're going to be sitting in this chair, you need to be like, under 200 pounds. Because if you're bigger, you're going to be hitting these and it may be too tight. But if you're a slim person, small person, tall, doesn't matter, you'll fit in here. This should be about, you can see, I'm 180 pounds, and that should fit me with no problem at all. So if I sit in here, perfect. Matter of fact, it's not even pushing. So I could be 190, 200, I could still get away with it. That's what I really like about this chair, is the contour and the extra large headrest. And some of these headrests you can bend them, not this one. So now we've got the drink cup holder that can be transferred. We can transfer the joystick to the left if we want to. On the back of the chair, we've got an oxygen holder. So if you need an oxygen holder, here it is. If you don't need it, we can remove it. All this will come off this bar and we can remove it. You can see the suspension in the back. And this suspension can be adjusted by turning this ring right here to adjust the tension. That's the rear suspension. And we've got the same suspension in the front. And we've got one for each side. We've got one on this side and one on the opposite side in front. So as I said, the suspension on this chair is fantastic. This chair takes 2 batteries. They're U1 batteries. And they'll give you about 13 miles per charge, 13 to 15 miles, depending on the weight of the user, where you're driving it. There's 2 of them. They're called Group 22 batteries, 55 amp batteries. And these batteries only come out from the front of the chair. So if you're going to replace the batteries, you have to have, especially if it's a chair like this with electric legs, you have to have up so you can get to the batteries, because the batteries are right here in the front. There's a cover right here with 2 levers. These 2 levers, if you pull them together, this cover will come off and the batteries come out back to back. There's 2 of them. So you have to have the seat tilted back if you have electric leg. If you just have a foot plate, the foot plate will come out with the front. But if you have anything electric like this in the front, you have to have the seat tilted back or the legs all the way up so you can get to the batteries. When you charge these batteries, take your charger, plug it right here, and as soon as the light turns green on your Quantum charger, you're fully charged. These chargers today are very smart chargers. They stop automatically when they know the batteries are full. So you don't have to worry about overcharging your batteries. This chair also has a safety belt. I don't know if I covered that earlier or not, but it does have a safety belt. So if you're looking for a Quantum power chair in almost new condition, it does have 86 miles, but as you can see, and this chair will go 6 miles an hour outside. It has electric tilt, electric recline, electric legs, It has the guards on each side to keep your legs from coming off your foot plate. It has lateral pads here for your thighs. It has the contoured seat, which is very nice to have. The extra large headrest. It has the oxygen holder in the back. So if this is the type of power you're looking for, this is a beauty and it's ready to go. So I guess that's the price you pay for being next to an airport. This chair is a fantastic ride. The suspension is just fantastic. I took it a little bit longer because of the noise outside, but it's ready to go. It's a fantastic chair. The chair and the contoured, it fits me perfect. So, ready to go. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We are a family-owned business for over 20 years. Thank you for watching this presentation. We have several other models available. If you have any questions, please call the number below, 800-677-6293. Thank you again for watching.